you, like what rules your life. And you've got yourself a Lover's card.
Oh. What kind?
The Lovers.
That's right, I do, Nicole. I'm sorry.
Now, the Lover's card has multiple meanings depending on what your question is, and this is a very general reading, so it's a very general definition. For you, I would say that everything that underlies your decisions is of a passion and a love for your family and for your life.
Okay.
Everything you do follows that. It's always decision after decision based on a very strong sense of love, universal love, a love of God, a love of family, a love of life. That's what guides you. That's what leads you. It's in your DNA. Even if you didn't want it to be bitter, you couldn't. You're full of love.
You know, I gotta agree with you on that. That I gotta agree with you.
Good.
Not blowing any smoke in my direction, but you're right on it.
Thank you so much.
And if I'm wrong, a lot of love, even a lot more than you think.
Imagine.
Even a lot more than these cards are telling you.
I'm sure. These are just indications. The card I'm about to tell you about now is a card that says the immediate future or the present moving into the future. Now, it's a little personal, but I think we can share it here.
Do I have to answer the question?
No, you just have to hear me out.
Okay.
If by any chance you've had anything on your mind that in the middle of the night is waking you up and bothering you, a preoccupation, a worry, a concern, it's going to start easing up.
Easing up. That one I need to know right away.
It's going to ease up little by little. You're going to rest a little bit more restfully at night, sleep a little bit more calmly. Those thoughts that are coming, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, did I put the alarm on? It's going to ease up. You're going to be able to rest more because it's saying you're very preoccupied, especially at night. So easy does it. You will feel better and better as we move along. The next card I'm going to read to you.
What? Okay.
This is going to be how you're feeling right now.
Okay.
And you are in a mood for love because we have the Two of Cups.
You're right, I am.
Mm-hmm. I'm in a mood for love. So,
I can't talk right now, but go ahead.
So this card also has multiple definitions. In this particular case, Two of Cups means reaching the next level in a situation you're in right now. But it's going to be full of love, compassion, understanding, and fruitful. This is where you are right now, okay? But it doesn't come without elements of change around you. This card here, it could be a little spooky for some people because it's the Death card.
So what?
Death.
What? Pass that one up.
I won't because it's not scary.
Okay.
It's not scary at all. This is your environment. This is your surrounding. What happened? We just transitioned into a new year. So the death of the old year, the death of the past, the death of the issues that were like strangling us in the beginning. You can't have a beginning without the ending. It's a good thing. So it's just confirming that you just passed this year, 2009 or whatever year it is, and you're moving into new space.
What my lifespan is like that?
No, nobody can do that. No one.
No one?
No.
I remember one time, a long time ago, I had some gypsy tell me I had a long life. And no sooner as she told me that, I wound up in a hospital.
Oh,
not a gypsy.
That's a gypsy, yeah.
Not a gypsy.
And this is filled with love. We're here with love and peace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love and peace.
No, this is love and peace and hope, and you know, it's also reality. I mean, there's nothing here. There's no hocus pocus. There's no fairies flying. Death is part of life, and death here is symbolic. We, again, ended the last year. Now we're moving into the new phase. This is where you are. Now, this is something. This next card is coming out here is your inner emotions. How you're feeling, what you're thinking about. And you're thinking about different things, but there's a woman in your mind. This woman is full of practical and life.
Is she in the audience?
I don't know, maybe. Is she a brunette?
Yeah, does it say brunette?
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going. I'll tell you when you're close.
It's a woman that actually brings sunshine to everything she does. It's very practical. It's there's bunnies around her, and there's a lot of reproduction, fertility. So there's a lot of hope. There's a woman that's in your life helping you in some way, giving you some type of support. And it's just saying that this person's in your life. Again, confirming. Okay? Now we have here the last card is the Judgment card. Some people call it the Outcome card.
Yeah.
I call it, well, what's happening right now card. So Judgment is a balance issue, this one here. It's actually called the justice card. There's a judgment card too. This one's justice. Whatever's on your mind, whatever is bothering you, will be resolved. Let it flow. It's going to be a fair outcome. There may have been something that, as you were shuffling, that you were thinking about. Is this going to turn out to my advantage? Is this going to work out for me? This is saying that it will be fair. There will be a fair outcome. Nobody's going to be cheated out of anything. Nobody's going to be, you know, in any way, shape, or form, be let down. Let it ride. Move with the flow. Go with it, not against it. So that is a very short example of what a sample reading will look like.
I didn't do anything like with my hands.
I'm going to hold them.
She's allowed. I like
now,
her.
some people read palms. Okay. This is just another tool, and so are hands. Some people will look and they will ask you, if anybody ever reads your palm, they'll ask you, what's your dominant hand? Which one is the one you write with? So which one do you write with?
The right.
Okay. So that would be your dominant hand. I don't read palms very often, but when I do, I'll usually look at how wide your fingers open, the spaces between your skin, whether, you know, your lifeline, again, doesn't tell you how long you live, but what kind of life you've had, what different paths and challenges you've come across in your life. And you are an old soul. I mean, you've lived a lot of lifetimes. You have a lot of wisdom. That's a compliment. I'm an old soul. Yeah. I think.
Okay.
So they'll tell you, oh, you know, how many children you've had, how many marriages.
Tell me how many children I got.
I don't know. And I don't read palms.
How many marriages have I had?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to twist your arm around.
Yeah.
Quite a few. But it tells you marriages.
Yeah. She's good.
Okay.
She's good.
This tells you your level of openness to new opportunities and new experiences. And it says you are open to new experiences. You're always open to try something new and experimental. And you're very creative. And you do express it, as opposed to somebody else who might be more like this and very rigid and logical and will never consider doing something like this. You're open. You're willing to check things out. But you're also a skeptic and a realist. You're not just going to take things at first hand.
She's right.
So it gives you the opportunity to at least explore and make your own judgment about things.
Okay.
That was really good.
So do you have any questions?
That was really good. You can ask her questions, Vinny.
Yeah, okay. Well, I should have asked the questions as you were going from card to card, but I thought that actually you would ask me a question after each card.
Well, I always like to ask people because sometimes as we go along the reading, they'll say, yeah, you know what, there is somebody on my mind. Can you tell me more about this person? You know, is this person for my life? Is this person, you know, important to me? And I'll shuffle again and we'll look in more detail of what it is. Again, it depends on the person. A lot of times, there is a time constraint. For example, I do a lot of events. I just
do a lot of what?
Events, a lot of public parties. So you have literally a line of people that are going to come one after the other. And I mean, I've got to go really quickly. This was like express, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I'm doing my consultation, which by the way I can do from home, I can do it on the phone, I can do it in person, and somebody wants to know something that's really important, am I going to lose my home? Then you want to sit there and you want to take the time.
Do you think I'm going to lose my home?
No, there's nothing here. What you're going to, what I see here, what I feel is that even though you've experienced a lot in your life, the adventures never stop. There's always something around the corner that you're willing to explore and you're willing to try.
Oh.
That's that Fool card I told you about earlier. And there's nothing more refreshing like that because it's a new beginning.
Does it say that I'm pretty lucky or whatever?
It says that you are as lucky as you make yourself. And because you have that love underneath everything, it makes you even luckier than most people. People that have something else down here are functioning in fear, with anxiety, with worry. I mean, yeah, we don't want to use the word luck, but those people are functioning at a lesser vibration than you are. You're very fortunate because you have a lot of support, you have a lot of love. Even with the adversities and the changes that I see, nothing that's going to in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I'd really like to know. I'm not going to be around a long time, a lot.
Again, I can't answer that, but from what I can see here, you have a lot more to do. So in order for you to...
a lot of love to give.
So in order to do that,